5 തലമുറകളായി നിങ്ങൾക്കൊപ്പം PRS Hospital.
Welcome, sir. Considering the climate change, global warming, etc., especially in Kerala, from seashore to our highland area, vulnerable, lot of issues, landslide in vulnerable in coastal, in highland areas, coastal areas, there are so many issues. Water scarcity in summer season, abundance rainfall in rainy season. It's a very peculiar state considering the rainfall and physiography, etc. With special reference to Kerala, what is your observations for the water management and the natural resource management for a better sustainable future?
Thank you, Dr. Subhashitham Bose. It's a very pet topic. Very pet topic because I think recently a little bit doing on the work on this line, also writing sometimes. Say, what happened is, I like to make, the first statement is that you cannot manage water without managing land and land use. It's integrated. Why I brought land use also? See, the different types of crops and different types of plants, they have a different type of water demand. So when we replace one crop by the other crop, we also change the water system, water intake and water output from that. What is called that water footprint of the crops are different. So we have to think this in a very integrated way, that we cannot plan for water without considering for the land and the
Biomass and all this.
biomass. With this come the people. Say in the urban area, say in the rural area, people can take bath in the river. Okay, you don't need a bathroom. In the urban area, you need to take bath in the bathroom. So then you per capita use of water becomes more. So with the urbanization and with our development, also water demand changes.
Especially Kerala is rapid changes in urbanization. Yeah.
Correct. Because even in the semi-urban areas, because they see the
Urban,
Kerala,
rural, urban. Areas.
urban area which is there. Because the Kerala has almost the sanitation facilities everywhere.
Everywhere.
So wherever there is a sanitation facility, you need to have a captive water. Now, we have rainfall. We have almost 3,000 millimeter rainfall. But our rainfall distribution is a little bit different. Although we have a two monsoons, northeast and the southwest, but the total number of days we receive rain is not very high. Around 100 to 110 is the days. So that rain water need to be captured. How do you capture it? One of the thing is we capture this water through reservoirs, through ponds and all those. Another one is that we inject that water on the underground. It's the underground reservoir like keeping a bank. That's most important today. So what you have to do is, say we have a large number of ponds almost everywhere in the panchayats, in the...
I have a question, sir. Just an interview.
Please.
Kerala government, especially Kerala government, most of the political parties are decided to convert Kerala into just like Singapore, Malaysia. The fast growing development, large scale of infrastructure, all this. At that scenario, how it is possible to integrate or sustain all these type of water resources, ponds, streams, nallas? What is the scope?
Yeah.
Do you understand that point?
Correct. Yes. See, my take will be on this, that the development has to follow the type of environment which you have. Say, Kerala, important thing is that, say, we have a high rainfall and the distribution, and our rivers are coming from the Western Ghat to the sea. It is like your east-west direction.
East-west.
Okay. And that state is north-south. So anything we construct north-south, which is going to cut across the valleys.
Most of the roads are north to south or
Correct.
south to north.
So we have to take care of that one very meticulously. that we provide them adequate passage, sufficient passage so that the water can go. We try to see that water flow is not hampered, because otherwise there will be other problems. But there are, see, when you try to really make the development has certain demand. One of the main demand is the infrastructure. Now, say, fortunately or unfortunately, our state is small. So you have 38,860 square kilometers. Out of that, if you take the forest area, around 29 to 30%, that goes. So roughly around, say, 35,000 or 32,000 is available. Out of that, our main settlement concentration is along the coast and partly lowland and midland. That means the population concentration and the infrastructure all towards the western part of it. This needs very meticulous spatial plan. What is my submission as today? In fact, I was talking yesterday with local self-government organization, and there is a project office who was trying to develop a sort of the spatial plan for Pamba Basin. So we have to have a special plan for the entire state. Now, if we develop a special plan, and that will be better if we make a strategic special plan, which will look futuristic, say, coming 30 years. Then, whether it is a Singapore type of a development or other type of a development, you can fit onto that. We know what to do where. Unless and until you make this one, say, today's development is haphazard. This haphazard development, we have to come out of it. That we have to see that, and that needs actually a strategic special plan, and that needs also a strategic land use plan. So the land use is changing very fast.
Dynamism. Land use dynamism.
Yeah, it's very highly dynamic. So in a dynamic situation, there are many forces which works. Some of the forces are excited, we do not know. See, somebody is living in Dubai or in US, like to make a mall. So it is an outside, say, sort of a capital which is coming up and getting pumped. Okay, and we like to get a place within the city limit. See, these are the external excited forces which are going to be, say, which we should factor in when we're making it. So today, what is important is now it's a very important because a Virinjam port has come. It is going to change the entire landscape. It's a very high time that we develop a special plan. Now, looking into the water, again, coming back to the water issue, when you try to look into it, that what we have to do is that present water management, all our drainage system which are west flowing, they are all source to sea. So if we take the source to sea as a one unit that and try to develop the plan, then we will be in a position to work it out what will be the best suited strategic plan for Kerala. Considering surface water, groundwater separately is not going to work. In fact, there is already a discussion at the central government level. It started in 2012 from the Planning Commission that time, that we should really bring surface water and the groundwater management together. In Kerala, you can do it.
What about the watershed management?
Yeah, now I'm coming to that. The moment you take this source to sea, you actually take a water basin. So the basin, now you take the watersheds.
Okay.
So the entire plan, including the settlement system plan, should also be based on the watershed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Subhash, let me recollect. Almost maybe 30 years before, I'm talking in a KSSP meeting.
Yeah.
I was talking to reorganize all the panchayats according to watershed.
Yeah, the boundaries and all these things.
Yeah. So the watershed becomes extremely important for this one. Okay. So basically, if you try to look into it, then let us try to consider nature-based solution and natural unit.
Okay.
That will be important. Thank you.